Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about hair extensions. I've done a couple videos on hair extensions on my channel before, but it's been a long time since I've really played with hair extensions and worn any, so I'm really excited to do this unboxing today. So the hair extensions I'm going to be unboxing are from Irresistible Me. I first heard about these extensions from Casey from Still Glamorous, and she did a video on these, I'm guessing a couple years ago. I followed her for a long time. I was excited when they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review their hair extensions. I want you guys to know that as my channel grows and as I get contacted more for reviewing products from companies, or if I ever take a sponsorship, that it will only be with a product that I actually genuinely like, and I will give you always the honest review. This is the third hair extension company that has contacted me in the last 6 months to do a review, and the first two I said no because I didn't feel like their quality of hair was very good. I also thought that their site was a little misleading because instead of having people actually wearing their hair extensions like Irresistible Me does, they had celebrity pictures, and I'm like, no, I don't think that color can be considered Miley Cyrus. Like, I couldn't see the actual hair extensions, and that made me feel very weary, so I was like, no thank you. When they contacted me and asked me to review the product, I was really excited. I immediately went to their site and started looking at it, and I was like, yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. A site that has easy to navigate, has a bunch of color choices, and also it shows people wearing the actual hair extensions. I mean, like, you wouldn't think that'd be that hard, but it's like obviously pretty hard to do. I don't know. Hey guys, so I filmed this video on Irresistible Me earlier today, but I did a review on these hair extensions, which you're going to see in a minute, and I really liked them. I'll just be honest. I liked them. For a less expensive clip-in extension, they're pretty consistent to what I've seen. Here's my problem. I did some research on this company beforehand, and the videos that I watched were a lot of people said they really liked these hair extensions. And I think, opening them up and looking at them, they look really good. And I really, think that overall, so far so good. The problem I'm having right now, and I've just been feeling very uncomfortable and just feeling irritated, is that I started searching up more YouTube videos, not just ones that were like the main videos that were the most popular, but smaller YouTubers videos, or reading some comments. And there was a lot of negative comments about the customer service, and that people were not receiving their orders, and that people were getting sent hair like me who, are getting video exposure for them, but people who are paying for them aren't receiving their orders. I don't have any proof about this, and I don't know that this is a fact, but I just want to let you know that there is an issue out there floating amongst the interwebs. I did reach out to them and I emailed them and I asked them if they could clarify kind of what's going on, that I've seen some comments. So I'll see if they get back to me. If they do, I will let you know what they say. Alright guys, so I have heard back from Irresistible Me, and I want to share with you guys in depth what that email entailed. Let's go through with my first impressions unboxing. I think it's important for you guys to watch that first, and then at the end of the video, I'll go through and recap what was said to me, and then you guys can make up your own opinion. They sell clip-in extensions, tape-in extensions, full lace wigs, hair tools, accessories, and stuff like that. So I wanted to try some clip-in extensions, and the thing that I actually really liked is that you could go on there and not only pick from a wide variety of lengths, you could also pick from different thicknesses. And I'm like, this is awesome, because whenever I did extensions in my salon, I never did tape and I always did beaded. And it was always just like, you got the grams of bags and you just had to buy so many bags, and that's what I used to put in people's hair. Well, I actually have made my own hair extensions by just buying wefts and making them before they were really popular. And then the last set I reviewed was from Sally's, and it wasn't like you could really pick different weights. It was like if you wanted more hair extensions, you just buy more bags. But the thing I liked about this is that you could find thicknesses that match your hair. So you didn't end up with like super thick hair and then extensions that are like really stringy and thin, and you're like, okay, well that doesn't look good. So the other thing I really liked is not all their extensions were crazy super long. I mean, I want to add some length to my hair to, to have fun and to have long hair again, but all of the lengths were just super long, and they actually offer extensions as short as 14 inches, which is nice because they will blend so much better in shorter hair. I have been losing hair from postpartum, and even with using like hair loss shampoos and things, I've lost a little bit more hair. It got thicker when I was pregnant, so it kind of makes sense that your body kind of sheds it out, but that's a whole different story. So I wanted to get something that would give me some extra volume, but also give me some length as well. So I picked the regular thickness, and I also picked the platinum blonde strands. Even though my hair isn't like white blonde, the platinum blonde looked like it was going to be the best choice for me. It looked kind of like a soft golden blonde, but I wanted to go with what would match my ends. When you're getting extensions, and a mistake a lot of people make is they think, well, you know, my hair is like, you know, like mine. I've got a lot of dark up here. Well, if I got dark extensions, it wouldn't really mesh. You always want to go with what's going to match the ends of your hair, because that's where you're going to see it. If my ends of my hair were dark and then I had lighter extensions, you would really obviously see the line where they stopped and started. Or if you go with the color, even if it's lighter at the root than your natural color is, if you go with the lightest shade that's in the ends of your hair, it'll just kind of blend seamlessly in, and it'll give it more of that ombre effect to your hair. So that's why I went with a lighter shade. So when you open the box, they've got this little pretty girl there. It says Irresistible Me, and then it's got the package right here of your hair. So the only part that I have opened is this package right here. So if you see it, it says, you know, open this side first. So basically what this is this is a sample weft, but this is something you can use to match your shade. They put this in a little black hairnet, and it was like wrapped up. And so it would be easy for you to take that out and just compare it to your hair without like contaminating the hair. And then this part of the hair, look at this. I haven't opened this yet. This is all sealed with this tape. But if there was an issue, you can see where this tape is. As long as this tape is intact and this extension is still like intact, and you've kind of tested it and you're like, oh no, this is the wrong color, you can take this back. That is unheard of. Like, no hair extension company I've ever heard of will return hair. Like, if you bought too much hair and you open it, like, it is yours. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. So this is the same kind of netting that the hair was wrapped in before. Okay, so here's the hair. That is a lot of hair. Wow. Look at the thickness of this. This is the regular. That is awesome. Let's see. I'll tell you how many grams this is supposed to be. So these are the platinum colored 16-inch extensions, and this is 200 grams. So that is awesome. That is a great amount of hair, and oh my gosh, they feel so good. But can you imagine when you've got thick hair, like how can you even find clip-in extensions that look good? Because your hair is so much thicker than all the extensions that are offered, or you're spending like so much ridiculous amount of money getting extensions put in. I mean, extensions can get super, super pricey. Let me go ahead and get this open. So here is the wefts. So these are all a pretty good thickness. The thickness is pretty even. I mean, hair's always gonna have a little natural tapering off at the ends. So this one is a 3-clip weft. And then you have this one that is 2-clip. There is another 2-clip weft, and this one is also 2 clips. And let's see, quite a few of those. And then we get into the singles, which are great for this piece right there. I mean, look at that, like that match though. And then here is the star of the show. This is their 4-clip weft. So this thing is going to give you such good coverage. I mean, that's so thick. So the hair feels really nice and smooth. It's really shiny. The other thing I notice is, even though this is like the platinum blonde color, there are little variances in the colors which help make it look natural. Like I can see like little darker hairs and lighter hairs. Alrighty, so a few things I like to do when I am putting hair extensions in is to get a clip so I can clip and section off my hair. And then I like to get a backcombing comb, and I'll just back comb my hair a little bit, just because my hair is kind of this really silky feeling. It tends to slide a little more. I'll probably have to play around with these a little bit just to see what kind of placement I like the best. And since I'm just opening these up, we will just see how it goes. So one thing I forgot to mention about this mega weft is they actually sell these separately. So if you wanted to get this in just the same length as your hair, you could put this in just to give you volume and give a little bit more thickness, and you wouldn't even have to add any extra length if you didn't want to, which is cool. I've never even seen that option before. So I did a 3, and then I did 2 of the 2, and now I'm gonna do the quad. I don't like to go too close to the hairline just so they don't show, since they are lighter than my roots. I like to keep my extensions lower down just so they don't show in the very top, but it really just depends on how long your hair is, how high you need to take them. Alrighty, so I know I don't have these in perfectly. I definitely can see where I need to move them around a little bit. So I'm going to practice with them and also watch some other people's how-to videos who have these same ones, kind of get some ideas. I wanted to wear my hair straight for this video because I feel like even a really bad set of extensions can look good when they're curled. Curly hair pretty much hides anything, but I think when your hair's straight, that should be the telltale sign. You should be able to wear your hair extensions good straight. If they don't look good straight, then they probably don't look very good. So here is what it looks like. I think the color match is really good. One thing I want to say too is these pieces right here. You want to make sure that you straighten those really good because those are going to be the ones that pop out and show your extensions a little more. And if you're curling them, you can always just kind of curl those into the hair and then they won't show at all. So once I get these in the correct placement, then I'll just take, this is where my natural hair is right here, and I will just slide cut down and I will cut these and it'll just look like it's framed around my face. If you want to know how to do that for yourself, I actually have a video on how to trim your own hair. I can link up here. But overall, I think they look good. I really like them. I haven't had my hair this long in a long time, and heaven knows it was never this thick. So these are the 16 inches. You don't need to go as long as you think that you need to. Like, this is still plenty long. Like, this is super long. I don't think I'd want them any longer than this. This is like perfect long hair. All right, guys, so I quickly threw a little bit of curl in my hair so you guys can see what it looks like curled. This is the result. So my only critique is going to be, and this is being very nitpicky, and this is going to be kind of the same across the board as far as every clip and extension that I've tried, is they do have a little bit of a chemical smell because of the way they process them. I wish they didn't have that because I feel like I don't love how they smell. But like I said, every hair extension I basically have ever used have smelled like this. So I am entitled to my open and honest opinion, and that's how I feel, so I'm gonna say it. Okay, so when I reached out to her, she ended up responding the next day, and basically what she said is because of the high volume of orders, there were some people that had wait time. She said that there was several, that they have lots of orders every day, and she said for the orders filled, there was an overwhelming amount that was positive as far as being sent on time, the right things being sent, all those kinds of things. Then there was negative, but negative people tend to voice their opinions more than positives. And I do agree with that to a point, that if you have, just from my experience, like they always said when you're doing hair that, you know, if you have someone who loves you, they might tell one person, but if you have someone who hates you, they will tell like 10. So I do understand that coming from someone who's worked in the industry. If people are upset, they want to tell a lot of people, and I totally get that. That being said, she was very kind and understanding about the situation, and she said that they've tried to reach out and contact as many of these people as possible. She actually asked me to send links for any of the videos that had comments where people were saying that they did not receive their hair and that she'd look into it. The person who deals with the PR and the person who deals with customer service are different people. I know it's frustrating for people who are not YouTubers to be ordering and to be working with a company and their customer service and then be like, why are these YouTubers sitting there and raving and saying they had this wonderful experience when I had a crappy experience? I totally get that. We deal with two different sides of the companies. You're dealing with the main customer service and I'm dealing with the public relations department, which are different. That's why I think it's important for me to bring this up in this video. Even though I'm getting sent this hair for free, I wanted you guys to know that this is my honest opinion and that I'm willing to go to bat at companies and ask them hard questions to figure out what's going on so that you guys can have the peace of mind that you're looking for. So if you guys have personally had any problems with Irresistible Me, if you've looked up this video and seen this video, please leave me a comment down below and I will be happy to get you guys in touch with the right people to make sure that your concerns are addressed and that you can get things taken care of. That being said, Overall, I did have a positive experience. If you guys are still interested in me doing the hair cutting extension video, I haven't done that yet. So I haven't worn them a lot because I want to cut them, but I didn't want to cut them until I knew if you guys wanted to see it. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. Also, she was kind enough to offer me a coupon code. This is not an affiliate link, so I don't make anything off this. But if you guys were going to order and you guys wanted to save some money, I think it's about 20% off, I will put that down below. Just a side note that if they are running a sale on their website, the coupon code won't work, so you can't combine coupon codes. So if they were saying a 20% off for New Year's and you use that, you couldn't use the 20% on top of that, if that makes sense. I hope this wasn't a too long drawn out video, but I thought it was important for me to address the actual view of how I received it, of my honest opinion of that it was a positive experience, but also address the fact that some of you guys might not have had a positive experience. And that's important to me too. I want you guys to realize that just because I'm getting this sent for free does not mean that I don't care about you guys, because this is why I'm doing this. I want to give you an honest review, and that to me is the company as a whole, not just what I've received. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I am going to do like a chit chat get ready with me coming up soon, which will kind of go over where I've been and why I haven't posted a lot lately. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. I hope you had a wonderful new year. Bye.